On Man Shut Up, we normally try to do things in perspective form. Some things that you might think in your head we want to say out loud. We want to make you laugh. We want to make you think. And there was no platform to be able to do it. But I had the idea, and one of my best dogs, man, my G Harris, came to me and told me, why not? When I was doubting myself, he said, why not? Me and Q looked at each other and said, well, let's do it. And this is what you got. 3 seasons of G just being in the background, pushing the narrative of a dream that I have. But unfortunately, what I have to say is my dog, my G Harris, passed away on us April 15, 2022. I want to send my condolences still to his beautiful wife, Tamika Harris, as she tries to move forward with his 2 beautiful daughters that me and Q got. We got her. Anything you need, when you hear this, we got you, as always. But this right here was the official last podcast with G being with us. And the moral of the story is, man, you never know what somebody going through. I kind of hate how I even started this podcast, not knowing. I could blame myself, but I had no earthly idea. But I just want you guys, if you have anything, if you have headaches, you have anything going on that you just cannot control, please, please, please get it checked out. Get it checked out, get it checked out, get it checked out. I'm normally a person that's fairly strong, but deaths are not really the best thing for me because I've seen them too many times over and over. And I was, of course, out of me and Q, the one to speak because y'all hear my voice more than anything. So we're going to move on. We're going to be stronger than we've ever been before. And this is all for the rest of the season until episode 20. That this is for G. Long live G, my boy. Let's get it. You are now listening to a new episode of Man Shut Up. I am Wally World. Shit. Check this out. Season 3, episode 17. We in this thing. Now, it's going to be a little different because we only got Q in the house and his brother Shad. What's up? You know this is what we do over here. We introduce everybody, and I want to let you know, what's up, my guy? Unfortunately, we do not have our 2 road dogs. We ain't got G and we ain't got Mika because Mika is being a wife and she's taking care of G while he's over here with these headaches. Oh, I can't handle it. Whatever. We can't do that as no man. He'll be alright. But when we bounce back, we'll get him right. The title of this one is, because I'm going to shoot jokes, Separate Standards. I want to teach y'all something. See, right now, this is the month of April, man. You know, April showers bring May flowers. And I always think about, you know, the blossoming of something new. In May, when it comes, these flowers are going to blossom right. But we want to make sure that everything is prepared for these flowers to bloom. Sometimes I always find the silver linings, but most times I have to dig deep to find the silver linings. And due to the fact of separation, most of us guys, we don't really like separation. I wonder if we have separation anxiety. And I'm gonna tell you right now, the way we just sat here and talked, every last one of us have had a situation or issue where we do not like to be separated. I don't know. Like me, I think it might be, I don't know. To be honest, I think separation, let me pour my cognac. Separation might have came from the titty, because I know me. due to the fact that I just, into boobs, and I gotta hold a boob at night before I go to sleep. Like, ooh, right? But it just might have came from the beginning. But see, whenever that boob is detached from me like a baby, it's like you lose your noodle. You wanna know where the boob at. That's right. But for us, we've been taught wrong what separation is. Sometimes, and most times, separation is a good thing, but the world has deemed it as like being bad. Like, the way I had been taught about separation, like separation means like you did something wrong, like go to the corner, right? Or like get away from me. Like, I'm always like, gone, get out my face, gone, get. That was always a trigger of like something bad, like I've done something bad. And as I end up growing up, every time I've been separated, like, something rejected me, like a job or something, I used to be like, see, something, F them, man, it's their fault, right? But sometimes what I recognize is that I've had a few jobs where they separated me, meaning they did not pick me. And then later on down the line, when I was prepared, then they picked me. Separate standards. See, sometimes separation, what I'm learning now, and it's from a beautiful somebody, that I've been taught that separation is a good thing to build yourself. It's nothing but single preparation. Thus the S in separation, single preparation. Means that you have to take a time to just get away from everything. Sometimes everything is just not bad. Doesn't mean that something doesn't care about you or they don't want you. It's sometimes that they do want you, but it just means not right now. I have to prepare myself to be ready to give the long effort. It's just like the job. Like real shit, Q, like when we change our mind as to what separation is as men, because that's the reason why sometimes where a lady might say, you know what, I don't really want this right now, doesn't mean she wasn't wanted later. It's a lot of things that have to be fixed and repaired in order for it to work out in the long run. Like, I'm dead ass serious, like, and y'all know me, like, I'm really changing myself. Like, but in the past, I wouldn't have understood what that meant. Nope, I wouldn't have. I would have been like, what the fuck? And then I would have been an asshole. Then I would have been showing my emotion. And I would have been showing unnecessary emotion, even though that I might be like, F you, but I really do still care. So what point is that? And a lot of times I see that in life. A lot of times that you might be rejected, my guy, you'll go and be like, well, fuck her. Forget her. She ain't shit. No, yes, she is. Yes, she is. She's everything you meant to be, because you wouldn't have went all extra if that wasn't the case. But preparation, you need that preparation, and sometimes you need the loud noise to be away so you can find out what you need to do to build yourself, so when the next go around goes, that you are really fully prepared. And sometimes single preparation shows you that may not be what you really want. Like, it's still a positive, Q. You feel me? Like, it's still a positive. But society deems it as no, separation means you've done something wrong. And we have to change our mind with that. I don't tell my situations, I just tell my life lessons. But at the end of the day, I recognize that if somebody is that of importance, or if that company or if that friendship is that important, you would do whatever it takes, even if it takes you to be separate. Separate is good to get that revitalization again, you know what I'm saying? Revitalizing, just like getting that energy back up. Because I'm going to tell you right now, a lot of us are in things right now and it's draining the hell out of us. Sometimes it doesn't mean that it's being drained because of the other individual. Sometimes we're draining ourselves from expectations that we have created for other people. And maybe we have to change those things. Separate standards. Like, whenever you understand the purpose, everything has to be rebuilt. No matter what car we have, in order to keep that car and not throw it into the salvage yards, we have to repair the engine. We have to repair the seats. We have to repair everything in that car down to the tires. It doesn't mean that frame is not worth it. It just needs some repairs. This is what separation is. Separations give you a different type of vibe that you only can give to yourself. Now, I know earlier, Q, you was like, hell no, if my lady tell me If my lady tell me she don't want me, to hell with her. See, again, then my question is, do you really care about her? Do you really love her? Because when you really love somebody, my boy, separation might be good. A break. It's like taking a break. Ain't nothing wrong with a break. And I'm telling you that from personal experience, my boy. Sometimes taking a break makes the heart grow fonder, or whatever the fuck that quote is. Sometimes, like I told you, my job, man, I went to like 3 different positions and they told me, hell no, you're not ready yet. And I used to sit there and get very, very upset. I wish I can say trust me, another person and people in life know that I've tried like 3 different positions at my job and they literally like gave me the fucking runaround. And I used to always start getting doubt, start worrying and start getting upset. And matter of fact, I spazzed out one time and I had to apologize. Jesus Christ. But anyway, but it's only because of what I just said before. Separation and separating yourself and know that's not for you right now does not mean that it's wrong. The only thing is that you just gotta hope that time can heal things. So when you come back to it, you're better, you're prepared, you're stronger, you're mentally stronger, you're physically stronger. You can care more, you can love more, you can communicate better. I think a lot of times, Q, like even what you said, my boy, I think that's what it is. Everybody moves off an emotional train. This is why naturally I'm good for being separated from things. Like when I remove myself, like I literally take time to like just have time to myself. Like I don't answer phones, and you don't have to. Like you don't have to answer phones. You ain't gotta respond to everything. It's not necessary. But at that time, it's always good to find out, somebody cares or somebody's thinking about you, whatever, but you still gotta rebuild yourself because you only can help yourself. And sometimes separating yourself, single preparation, is sometimes the best way. Because we'll look in the mirror sometimes like, damn, we know we was out of pocket on that shit. But when you never have time, or I wasn't prepared, I didn't have those credentials to be ready for that job position. Like when you start looking at yourself and say, damn, what's some things that I can fix? The world is a whole lot better. I'm gonna get to you, Shot. I know you over there. But see, that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of us men really have not been taught that. And I would tell you right now some real shit. Sometimes you gotta have a person that really gives a fuck about you. Most times the people that really give a fuck about you is the ones that is willing to separate from you and give you time, to be honest. Yeah, I'm gonna bring that up. Most people that is willing to separate from you understands how valuable you can be, but they are allowing you to see it for yourself. It's kind of like as a parent. Like a parent can tell us everything over and over and over and over again, but then eventually the parent says, you're gonna have to go out here and see it for yourself. And it's a lot of times that I'm now at my age like, Mom, oh my God, the stuff that I was telling you, you just old woman, you don't know what you're talking about, it's coming to pass. My mom used to always say, the things you don't see now, you'll see when you get older, and damn it, I see it all. My mama said, the people that you think you won't love, you'll love them, and damn it, right now, I'm seeing what I mean. The things that are worth it, you'll fight for. I didn't understand that until it had to be separated for me to see it for myself. We can't take everything as negative. This is the reason why I don't always think things are negative nor positive. I think they are learning lessons. I really do. The ones who want to always be attached to you and under your hip is the ones who are not willing to allow you to grow the way you're supposed to be. Like that stunts the healthy part of anything. Like right now, I say to myself throughout my life and what I've been in this occupation that I work in, if I would have just been thrust into it, even though I thought I was ready and thrust into it, I probably wouldn't even have made it. I didn't give myself enough time to build myself up, get the right credentials, get people to inspire me, tell me that I can. None of that. I would have just been thrusted into the fire, bro, and I would have probably been cut off. But I end up realizing, no, I am worth it. Just not right now, because Even when I asked for that department, it was so chaotic at that time. So chaotic. So it wasn't the right time. And I'm saying the same thing now. Like I said, Shy, I'm back on you, bro. And you know, me and G, we've already talked about this, so we kind of agree. Because his situation, well, we're not going to discuss his situation. He's not here to defend himself. Separate standards, man. It's okay to separate yourself. Rejuvenation, put yourself on the charger, whatever quote you got to say to change your mind from it being negative. Right now, Shad, I'm telling you right now, your situation I've been through that thing, man. You right now are at a point in your mindset where you like, I don't understand why your person of interest separated from you. And I was sitting right here from experience and saying, bro, sometimes that's good. And now you understand why I'm saying it. It's only single preparation, because while you're supposed to be over here fixing yourself, hopefully she's over there fixing herself. Because the main thing about it is, if a person if she loves you, bro, and she's comfortable with you, and she's willing to do that, she really gives a fuck about you. She probably gives a fuck about you way more than you think, my boy. You just seeing the selfish side of it. This is the time where you relax. Don't mean you do anything out of pocket and do nothing stupid to fuck yourself up. This is more so where you take the time to breathe and find out new things about yourself, and find out what are you willing and not, what you are willing to do and not willing to do in the future. Trust me, anything energy-wise will come to you, whether you want it or not. But sometimes you have to force that move. You gotta force that move, so now the standards are changed the next time y'all come back around. Because I believe that if somebody, like I said, makes you comfortable, love you just, and tell you that they love you, like, you just don't lose love like that, my boy. So just stay tight. Because see, one thing about it, I love black love. For one, you know that. And two, I don't want you to feel discouraged, because us men feel like we're failures. And to the ladies, I want to be honest. Yes, don't bash us on this. A lot of stuff we did not learn. You gotta think about it. Some of you got sons and you instantly kick them out your room. Like, don't come in now and tell a grown man how it's supposed to be, because we never were taught this like this. And due to the fact that we the ones that are choosing and doing the choosing and trying to make sure that we choose correctly, separation can be a hurtful motherfucking thing. Trust and believe, I know what that feels like. Because that's a sense of rejection, and that's one rejection that I think a lot of guys, we can't take. We take rejection regularly. That's literally like, hey, what's up? No, okay, cool. And most times, that rejection is the mean thing, because probably we came hollering for the wrong reasons anyway. So about 60% of that shit, we don't really be caring. We just want to just see if it works. We'll throw the ball out there and see if you shoot it. If you don't, fine. But for the other 40%, it's just regular shit that hurts you, that you put your all into. And then this separation is like the last 5% that would beat you to the core. I know how I feel. But you get better in time. You get better in time. Sometimes that separation is to prove it. It's to prove it time. Prove that you changed. Prove that you care. Prove that you would do whatever it takes to get that position. Prove to get yourself under control. Now, I want to be the one on here right now to say personally that in my lifetime, I've been the one that never had to sit down and understand this. And now I understand it clearly. Don't take this as a negative. Anybody. But I really want to talk to the fellas. Because one thing that I've recognized is that there are people that might want to be around you, like I said, and attach you to your hip and be right in your face. Don't want you to separate because they don't want you to grow. Trust me. Just because they're around you and all up in your face and all up in your space does not mean they want you to grow. There's some of us that have been around people forever and nobody's grown. There's not a coincidence in that. All my friends, all my brothers, all that, I love when they separate themselves and change to grow, to be better. Trust me, I love it. I love my past relationships where they have grown. I love it. I love it. And I'm not saying that just to be like, PG or being all, simpish. I'm not. I really believe that you have to sometimes take a break and sit back and figure out things on your own. No one's not gonna do it for you. So for the ones who are reaching out, that means you are attached. You are a person that you cannot live. It should never be a point where you can't live without them until you realize that that person or that situation or that job is the one. That home you bought is it. That's the one. The car you bought, that's the one. But when you find out that that car is the one, just because you can't afford it right now does not mean you can never achieve it. But you need that separation moment to be able to stack your bread, be able to pull that second job, be able to do whatever it takes to receive what you want. But it comes with discipline. Trust me, I'm telling y'all. If I can tell you, I can tell you, but I'm telling y'all right now, I understand it. It comes with discipline, it comes with sacrifice, it comes with a lot of things behind closed doors that you are doing on your own. Separate standards. When you come out that closet door, you like Superman now, my boy. You learn so much about yourself. Your mind is clear, and you're ready to move forward. I want to say it to everybody who needs that. Separation is only single preparation. Take the S out of single, add it to the preparation, you have separation. It's nothing negative about that. If anything, it's heaven sent. Again, thank you guys for listening. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Make sure you let me know what you're feeling. Again, if you have a music vent, anything, let me know. FlameGameTime84@gmail.com. Let's give them your flowers while you're living. Do you feel me? And as always, love yourself. Love each other. Be mindful. And be wise. And before I go, you know I gotta say it. Oh yeah. Can I sip first? Cause this one kinda short. And I said cognac earlier, this is tequila. Damn. Peace and love.